We are 24 hours-ish kind of removed from the latest Las Vegas Raiders loss, and it wasn't pretty. Like, it wasn't how we wanted to start out the season. I know. My college coach always told me, you got 24 hours to moan about it and to just complain about it, and then it's over. It's done. So at this point, I'm done sulking. Yes, my Vikings won, but my Raiders lost, so it was kind of bittersweet for me this week. So, I think there was a bigger thing that I took away from this week, though. Despite the fact the Derek Carr threw 3, count them, 1, 2, trace, interceptions. It wasn't pretty. Yes, despite that fact that he did that, the Raiders were still one possession away from winning that football game. One possession. So I get the hating on Derek Carr. It is what it is at this point. People are just going to hate on him because they can. It's like Kirk Cousins, even though I would argue that people hate on Derek Carr more than Kirk Cousins, or at least it's probably not even close. But the point is, even if this man threw 4 touchdowns and the Raiders still lost, he would still get hate. That's just, I finally, we finally saw what will happen when he has a number 1 wide receiver. Let's put it this way. If Davante Adams wasn't on the field, this would have been a blowout. This would have been a very, very ugly game for the Raiders. And the fact that this team battled back without a sack, by the way, and that's more of a shot on the D-line. We'll talk about them in a little bit, plus in a later video. But the fact that Derek Carr was able to still keep this team in a position to win after all of the mistakes that happened, I got to be honest with you, I feel pretty good about it. I feel they're obviously you want your team to win, and I understand all that, but you still feel pretty good about what happened. And now the main reason I'm making this video is, I feel like the Raiders still need to take shots. I know 3 interceptions is ugly. There's no debating that. But this is not the time to get complacent. This is not the time to be Tommy checkdown. This is not the time to be questioning what you do offensively. Offensively, I don't care about Derek Carr throwing interceptions. I don't. Because I'll show you why. Because here's one of the throws that he made that was very risky. Get out of here. Sorry. Why is my printer thing doing this? I don't know why. I apologize. But if you just watch this play by Derek Carr all the way through, takes a snap, he's targeting Darren Waller here. So, yes, he's already covered, kind of moderately pressured, but not really. He's honestly, this is probably one of the best reps that they had on him. Oh, Andre James. Was that Andre James getting with it? All right. I love it, Andre James. Sorry. Okay, so you'll see this, and Darren Waller is double covered, okay? He's double covered. And triple covered for a second there. So this safety is screaming across the field here trying to make a play. And the fact this is literally over the corner's shoulder, literally. If this is the kind of risk and reward that we can expect from Derek Carr and the Raiders this season, I'm all for it. I'm absolutely all for it. And again, I realize that there is risk involved with a throw like this. But at the same time, if the payoff is that, I will take that. 9 times out of 10, scratch that. 10 times out of 10, I will take it because we have seen it. We have seen it as Raiders fans. We have seen it as Vikings fans, where quarterbacks are too scared. They're too skittish to throw those passes that might be a little bit risky, and instead they just don't get it done. They do not take that shot. I would much rather have them take that shot than them not. And you can see here again, I know 3 interceptions is a lot, but just the fact that Davante Adams was out there, 10 catches for 141 yards and a touchdown. Darren Waller, 4 for 79. Those two played. I wasn't too disappointed in them. Now, Hunter Renfrow, who kind of got interviewed today and talked about how they need to be better. I'm expecting more out of him. Now, again, I know that some of this blame, there's plenty of blame to go around. There's not just one particular position group. There's not just one player at fault. Everybody's at fault, for this loss. But I do think that there is a lot of positive things to come out of this. But I think that the biggest thing for the Raiders, the mindset can't change. You still have to be in attack mode. You still have to go down the field and attack and use that downfield passing game, and then run the football, run the heck out of the football as well. So listen, I know it was hurting in the first half, but the Raiders have the ability to come back like this. I know this loss hurts, but you have a team that goes against a potential playoff team in the Chargers. And so, by the way, I think this makes the Raiders clearly a playoff team. You go against Justin Herbert with all those weapons and that revamped offensive line. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, I know that this is probably wishful thinking, but the fact that, again, Justin Herbert and company had the opportunity to put the nail in the coffin versus the Raiders, and they didn't do it. And they let him hang around, and at the end of the day, the Raiders were right there. They were honestly a drive away. They were one of those interceptions away from winning that football game. That's just what it comes down to. Are you going to sit here and tell me that that happens again? I don't think Derek Carr comes in and throws 3 interceptions, has another 3 interception game this season. Absolutely not. Maybe 2. Maybe he has 1-2 interception game after he's thrown for 4 or 5 touchdowns. But I'm not ready to give up on the Raiders. I think that the key is here. You just got to keep taking shots. If you're gonna live by the sword, you're gonna die by the sword. And I feel like that the Raiders are definitely in that category with all of the weapons they've got offensively, and they cannot silence them. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get, and we love every single one of you. By the way, Bill Barnwell, courtesy of that video on Twitter, we thank him so much. Make sure you guys give him a follow. But at the end of the day, give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about the Las Vegas Raiders needing to keep taking shots.